Hi everyone, my name is Leanna and this is video lab exercise week 2, an aseptic technique and culturing microbes. So I've already inoculated my broths. We have S. cerevisiae and S. epididis and then E. coli. I have my 3 agar plates already set and labeled on the bottom. I also have my 3 inoculation loops being sterilized in isopropyl alcohol and my candles. So what I'm first going to do is light my candle, and I'm going to start off with E. coli. So I'm just going to sterilize the lip. That way I do not have any contamination. I'm then going to take my inoculation loop and I'm going to carefully grab some, making sure that I don't touch the lip or my gloves, and I'm just going to spread it on one quadrant. I'm then going to place my inoculation loop back into the alcohol, flame my lid, and replace my cap. I'm then going to sterilize my inoculation loop again after 20 seconds. And the first quadrant that I have placed my E. coli, I'm just going to do my quadrants. So I'm going to take from there, and then I'm going to drag to the side, and then I am going to, so there we go, there we have it. There's the first one of E. coli. I'm going to make sure I store it with the agar side up, that way there's no condensation. I'm done with E. coli. Next we're going to do the S. epididis. And again, I'm going to flame the lip and sterilize it. This upside down. Grab inoculation loop. Careful not to touch the edges. And then place it on one quadrant. And then after 20 seconds, well, then I'm gonna reflame my lip. And recap my tube. So I am done, sort of, with S. epididis. I'm gonna grab the inoculation loop, and for bacterial isolation, drag from one to the next. So this is called ready for culture. And then lastly, we'll do the same thing with S. cerevisiae, aka brewer's yeast. So again, flame the lip, take inoculation loop, shake out the alcohol, apply generous amounts to the first quadrant. And again, flame the lip. And cap. And then gonna take inoculation loop, and I am going to isolate. And there we have it. So we have these 3 bacteria ready for culture. We're gonna let them sit in an isolated environment for about 24 to 48 hours and check to see if there's any bacterial growth. Hi everyone, my name is Leanna and this is week 2's antiseptic technique, culturing microbes, just to follow up on my cultures of E. coli, S. cerevisiae, and S. epidermidis. So it's been 48 hours since they've been culturing in my APGAR, and this right here is S. cerevisiae. As you can see, it has developed a little bit, but it is not fully colonized, I want to say. This probably could stand another 12 to 24 hours. Unfortunately, I don't have that time. But the rest of my cultures have actually come out great. This is E. coli, and as you can see that the isolation techniques definitely worked. Here has the most growth, and you can see that the isolated colonies on the bottom have actually grown quite a bit. And then here is S. epidermidis. And the same thing, you can definitely see how the isolation worked, and the colonies have actually grown a lot bigger. I don't know if you can see some kind of, some of the streaks that have been isolated are very thin, but the isolated colonies, like the bigger ones here, have actually grown quite a bit. So I'm happy for this first experiment. I'm hoping this one does culture a little bit more, because we can see the initial culture here, but not really the isolation of it. It's very small and few in between. But thank you for watching.